Hi, I'm Peter Jones, Chartered Surveyor, author and property investor.
So I'm answering a question from Sam. Sam sent me a very long and involved question, which is really good because he's bringing out some really crucial points which are probably of interest to many, many people who are viewing this channel. So let's carry on with answering Sam's question. Not his real name, by the way, changed his name to protect him because there's a lot of personal details here. So this is Sam. From what I've listened to so far, I feel that the BRR strategy mixed with some flips is something I'd be keen to get going with. The other potential investment areas I've looked at are Manchester and Widnes, where I grew up in the northwest. There will be opportunities to buy properties below £100,000 in these areas. That is now getting me excited, Sam, because I like the idea of that. For those of you who know a little bit about me, you'll know that my investment area is 150 miles from where I live. I live near Nottingham, I invest up in the northeast. It all happened through an accident of history, but I'm certainly not averse to investing away from home. Now the reality is, Sam's talking about should he do the BRR model. Well, the BRR model, very, very quick summary of the BRR, is to buy, refurbish and refinance. If you can buy a property cheap enough, if you can buy it cheap enough and add some value, such as like with a little refurb, new kitchen, new bathroom, liquor paint, carpets, maybe if you had to, new windows, but keep it as a very simple refurb. But you can add enough value, then you can refinance and potentially get all or most of your money back out of the deal, which means you can then take that money and go and do it again. And that's how people build a portfolio and keep rolling their money up, using their money effectively and efficiently. So I like your thinking, Sam, but I'd be using all of that equity which you've potentially released from your own home and or your wife's flat, or a combination of the two. And yes, you could certainly then take the money that you release and start buying up north. And you're right, you can buy properties for under £100,000. Up in the northeast at the time of recording this video, I'm still buying properties for £75,000 or less, and the returns on those properties are fantastic because you're getting close to double figure yields. Now, when you're buying a property for £60,000, £70,000, £80,000, getting close to 10% yield on it, it makes it so much easier to be able to refinance and to get all of your money back out. And I've been using recently 80% loan to value mortgages, which means it's even easier to get most or all of my money back out. And that's on properties worth around about 50,000 because there are lenders out there who'll do that kind of thing. But you need a good broker to take you to those. And I can recommend a broker, by the way. If you email me, thepropertyteacher@gmail.com, I can put you in touch with my broker and he'll be able to help you to find deals like that. So yeah, Sam, I think you're on the right tracks. I think a mixture of BRR and flips would be great. Now, you don't have to do everything away from home. So for example, you're talking about buying a property in Wanstead off your relatives. Well, if you bought that at the right price, that could be a great flip. If you can buy properties in London and flip them, then the capital lump sums that you'll make back from the profits will be great, and you can reinvest those capital lump sums maybe as deposits in BRRs up north. So you could have a combination of strategies and a combination of areas. You don't have to have just one area. You could do something near home and you could do something further away from home. So I think you're on the right lines. And given that, I'm not going to read out what your salary is, but you and your wife are both working and together combined you have a substantial salary, I don't see that you're going to have any problems borrowing the money, particularly from a conventional lender, particularly if you go through a good broker. The money's going to be there for you. I'd say just go out and do it. Choose when you're going to quit your job. You probably don't want to quit it, but looking at the salary that you earn, you probably don't want to quit your job, or at least you don't want to quit your job for some time. But potentially you could build a portfolio with all of your assets there, I think, very, very quickly. And you could easily be looking at replacing your income within a few years if you work at it and you just keep going. So yeah, Sam, you're on the right tracks. I'll just go.
Well, I hope you found that informative and inspirational. Until next time, here's to successful property investing.